Hi guys, welcome back to Dr. AI YouTube channel. In this video, today we are going to talk about compact bond tissue. Compact bond tissue is the dense walls of long bonds. That means they are the hardest part of the bond. So this provides protection and support and also resists the stresses. And these compact bond tissue is found beneath the periosteum. As you can see here, this is the cross-section of a bond. We know that most of the bonds have a cavity inside that, and around that cavity there are sponge bond, and around the sponge bond this compact bond is present. So about sponge bond and the parts of bond we are going to take another videos. So here in compact bond tissue I already told that it is found beneath periosteum. So this is the periosteum. So this periosteum is a double-layered connective tissue, and beneath this periosteum the compact bond tissue is present. So now we are going to name the parts of this bond tissue. Here we know that in bone tissue the structural unit is osteon. In this black color rings you can see these osteons, and around these osteons there are light blue color rings. They are known as circumferential lamella. And between these osteons there are interstitial lamella. And within the osteon you can see this light green color rings. They are known as concentric lamella. So now let's see what's an osteon. We know this osteon is a structural unit of the bone, and it is consists with concentric lamella, and in these lamellas there are spider like structures. They are known as lacunae. These spider-like structures are known as lacunae. So the osteon is consists with concentric lamella, and in concentric lamellas there are spider-like structures called lacunae, and also in the middle of the osteon there's a canal called Havesian canal. This canal is lined with endosteum, and there are blood vessels and nerves within it. So now let's talk about the lacunae. Lacunae is a cavity and it contains bone cell. That means this lacunae contain the bone cell osteocyte. And these tiny canal-like structures are known as canaliculi. So these canaliculi radiate from central canal to lacunae, and they communicate via gap junctions. And these canaliculi supply oxygen and nutrition to the osteocytes. So again we will get a brief idea about this compact bond tissue. This compact bond tissue is consists mainly with osteons, and there are lamellas. There are three types of lamella you can see here. They are the circumferential lamella, interstitial lamella, and concentric lamella. You can see these both lamella begins with C letter. So it may be somewhat difficult to remember, keep in memory. So I suggest that this concentric lamella, in concentric name there are a small number of letters, and in circumferential there are a larger number of letters. So circumferential is the larger rings and concentric lamella are the smaller rings within these osteons. So I think it is easy to remember and it is easy to keep in memory. So, and within osteons, there are Haversian canal in the middle of them, and it contains the nerves and blood vessels, and in the concentric lamella there are lacunae. In lacunae, osteocyte is present, and there are canaliculi also there, and they are the tiny canals that supply oxygen and nutrition to the osteocytes and communicate via gap junctions. So that's it, and also this osteon continued downwards to the vertical side of this bone. If we draw like this bone, the osteons are going downward like this. Okay, these are the osteons. And in these osteons, we can see those Haversian canals also. So these canals are interconnected by another type of canal. They are known as Walkman canal. We can write it here. So they are known as Walkman's canal. So these canals perpendicular to these Haversian canals, and within these canals also blood vessels and nerves are going. So the neurovascular bundles interconnect with one another in these Walkman canals. So that's all about compact bone tissue. I think you get a clear idea about compact bone tissue through this video. In next video, we will talk about the spongy bone tissue. Thank you guys.